Hello, hello. I think this is recording. I think it is. Well, we'll find out, won't we? We will find out. So I'm shooting on the Sony ZV1. It's Monday morning, 8:24. Late start for me. It's going to Little Hampton and then up the London Gateway. And from there, I've got no idea. So yeah, I'm on a new camera now. So so we're going to see how it goes. Because obviously, because there's a law change. Well, it's not a law change at all. The law's already been there, but it's been cleared up. You can't touch your phone at all whilst you're driving, even if it's in a cradle. You can't do anything with it. So, yeah, can't use the phone. Can't use the phone for anything other than unless it's connected up Bluetoothly. So I pulled the pin on the camera because A, I can record for longer. B, I can be pulled over, safe, with the engine off, press the record button, drive, stop, press the stop button.
At the end of the road, turn right, Normandy Way.
And I've recorded some video then. So you're either going to get really long videos, or I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going to happen really. But you Perkins, you wanker! I thought it might have been. Shouldn't have put that in there. Never mind. I don't think it was actually. Not many people get my goat, but there's one person that did. Oh, there's a squidgle. It's about time they've resurfaced this road here. They're doing it slowly, but they're getting on there. It's like, this is week 2 now, I think. Because if I lived in those houses to my right, I'd have the right hump, because it's... No, this isn't the top layer yet, is it? Because it's a right racket with all the containers going by. I would be, you know...
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout, take the first exit, Normandy Way.
But then again, the house was there, the road was there, with the port and containers going up and down there before the houses were built, so, you know.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
It's like buying a house next to a pub and then complaining about the noise, isn't it, you know? Or, like I've heard, there was down in, I think it was Stallbridge, which is down in Dorset, Somerset border, Somerset I think. And some townies moved into the village, and it was next to a farm, and they complained, 2 things they complained about. A, the village church bells ringing on a Sunday morning, and the best one was the fucking chickens made too much noise. They've got cock-a-doodle doing first thing in the morning.
Exit, Bury Road. Zone traffic on A326. Traffic jam ahead. Jacob Street away and A35 Spices Hill. 4 minutes delay.
Oh dear.
Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, we could be stuck in traffic down here. So anyway, I had a fabulous weekend away. I don't know whether the camera's going to like that. No, it doesn't. Okay. Camera didn't like going around the corner. It's on a tripod. It's on a handheld, but it's like a small tripod. And clearly it's not stable enough to be able to cope with roundabouts. So I wasn't going fast there. So it's a bit top heavy. The camera is actually quite a heavy lump. And this is the first time I've had it since I had a truck in for service on Thursday. I didn't record too much last week. I don't know what was going on. It was all, last week was all over the place, really. And I didn't record that much. And I was trying to get to grips with the camera, but every time I picked it up, I was just I've been so knackered recently. And I mean, like, not knackered, exhausted, absolutely exhausted. That I've just come in, I've flopped and fallen asleep, you know? My word. So I've just fallen asleep. I haven't been able to function properly. And this weekend we went away, and we got back yesterday lunchtime. I went to bed. I was that fucked. I was absolutely knackered. I went to bed and slept for about 4 hours yesterday afternoon. Then went to bed last night about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and slept for another sort of 7-8 hours. Shattered. I feel better today though. It's just every now and again I've got to, you know, I've got to catch up on my sleep really. Road ahead closed? Fucking hope not. It's traffic lights. Well, I'm up to the front of the lights by the look of it, or near the front. So I'm just wondering what the sound quality is going to be like. How you're going to hear things. So this week could either be a total disaster for film, or it could be really good. I don't know. I really don't know. Before I forget, I don't know when this is going to come out. Happy birthday, Jackie. April the 3rd. I've got no idea when this come out. This might, because what's the date today? 28th.
326 Marchwood bypass.
I don't even know what day the 3rd is. If not, I'll have to do a special little one somewhere along the line. Bit of slow moving traffic down here. Oh God, Bennett. Here we go. Monday, innit? Oh well. So yeah, Sony ZV1. It does all sorts. It's supposed to be really good. Great reviews. Good vlogging camera. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype. I'm going to stop it there because I'm going to then review it a bit later on, and hopefully it'll be alright. So speak to you all later. Hello! What is going on here? There we go. Some fancy editing coming in. So you're having to do all this palaver, you've got to do a lot of editing. So,
left on the roundabout and take the first exit towards Dartford toll crossing, then keep right.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do, Dartford crossing. Just come off the A13, about to get onto the M25. We're running, well, it's 5:20 Monday, and we're still running. The plan is attempt to get into Fleet, and if I can't get into Fleet, it'll be back to the yard in Southampton, because I could do a lay-by, but I don't really want to, because the diesel ferries might be out and I might lose my diesel. So well, yeah. So anyway, right now, yeah, we went away this weekend. We went to Stockbridge. Oh, you bastard. Fucking motorcyclists. Yeah, we went to Stockbridge. And we stayed in a little pub. Well, I wouldn't say it was that little, but it was a really old pub. right in the middle of Stockbridge, called the Three Cups. And I've got to be honest with you, you got to, if that's your thing. Oh, what's going on here? Fuck wittery. Here we go. Don't do that. Is anybody going to let me out? Yeah. Brilliant timing. Brilliant timing. To close one fucking lane. For what purpose? Tell me. What's wrong with the road here? Because I can't see a problem with it at all. No, didn't think there was.
Keep right.
So anyway, the Three Cups. Google it, look it up. It's brilliant, lovely pub. We went out there, we got there Saturday lunchtime. Went and did a bit of retail therapy. So it was our anniversary. We've been married 6 years. I'm running out of road. And yeah, we've been married 6 years now. She's doing well. A little bit more effort, she might make it to 7. Brave or stupid, ain't I? Brave or stupid? Stupid, I think. So anyway, no, we had a fantastic time. Lovely room. Mind you, the first room we had, we only booked in for a small room. Now, a small room, I can handle the room. The room itself was absolutely lovely. And it was small, but that didn't bother us, you know. That didn't bother me. But the bed, well, I'm not a little chap. And the gorgeous Kira's got a, you know, she's got a big end. So it wasn't going to work. It'd have been cosy, I tell you. It was like, it was a 4-foot bed. It was minute. So we said, look, any chance we could change rooms? And bless them, they said, yeah, no problem at all. We've got another room. Here you are. No extra cost. And they put us in, and it was lovely. Absolutely lovely. And it's a right wonky old pub, you know. It's one of these really old places. All the floors are uneven, the walls are uneven, the door, everything's wonky. Oak beams to bang your head on galore. And you got out of bed and you sort of like, you went downhill. The bathroom was about a foot lower than where the bed was. But the flat, there was no step or nothing. It was just the floor was like, you could slide down there. So we went and had a few beers in the afternoon. Did a bit of retail therapy, then come back, had a few more beers, and then we had dinner in the hotel, in the pub, which was lovely, really good. But the thing was, when we were sat having a drink, it was just so nice. I like sitting at a bar on a bar stool with a footrest, and it not being an issue. Do you know what I mean? And they had all of that, and it was really nice to be able to do it. And there was locals coming and going, and it was just a vibrant little pub, you know, really nice. And it just had all the right, it ticked all the boxes. You know, if you like your pub culture, it had everything going on. And yeah, I could not fault it. The food was really good, and the service was good, and the staff were excellent, and it was nice to see a place that gets it right, you know, and it was good. So anyway, that was the bridge. I don't know what the tide was doing. I don't know, no idea. Didn't even notice. So yeah, that was good. That was really nice. That's the Three Cups in Stockbridge. So if you're ever down that way, you got to stay there. And Stockbridge has the River Test running through it, and you can see that, you know, it's got lots of little tributaries of the River Test running through the village. So there's loads of bridges, and you should have seen some of the size of some of the trout. They were monsters, massive trout. So it's also known for its fly fishing. And the 3 cups, I said to them, I said, what's the story behind the 3 cups? Why is it called 3 cups? And there was a very good reason, an explanation. Now, I never knew this, so it's like every day's a school day, innit? I wondered whether it had something to do with teacups, you know? Oh, I don't know. It might well have. That's the logical explanation. No. Back in the day, back in the old, come on then my son, if you're going to go, fucking get on with it. Yeah, don't bother fucking pissing about with your full ways. Put your fucking right foot down. Get on with it. Oh, you cock. So anyway, 3 cups. There's 3 tributaries that all meet up that make the river test. And they all meet up in around Stockbridge area. Or in Stockbridge. Hence, the old word for a fork in a river was a cup. So 3 cups, 3 tributaries that all meet up. There you go. So every day's a school day. So you probably learn fuck all about trucking by listening to me, but you do get some little, you know, little snippets of general knowledge which would be quite handy in a pub quiz. Or to just broaden your general knowledge. Listen to me. There's all sorts of fuckery going on behind me. I've got cars all over the place diving around. I'm just maintaining a steady 46 mile an hour until we're out of here. Now I can get going a bit. No, I can't. Right, we're off now. Clocks went back. No, they didn't. They went forwards. Bit bollocks if they went back. No, the clocks went forwards, so that's good. A little bit lighter in the mornings. No, it's not. It's a little bit lighter at night, a little bit darker in the mornings. That's alright, it'll sort itself out. So that's nice. I think it's supposed to rain tonight. The windscreen could do with a wash, so yeah. What else do I know? It's Jackie's birthday on April the 3rd. I think I've already mentioned it, but I've mentioned it again. I don't know whether this video will be another video or the same video. I don't know what's going on. What's happening here? That. What else has happened? The cat's hurt its foot. Bloody thing cost us a bloody fortune. We think it got in a fight, but we think this is only a guess because he's got a chunk missing out of the top of his rear foot. Now, he's not limping. I mean, I looked at the wound last night, and it's dried out and really clean actually. It's not bleeding. It's dried out. We thought, well, we'll take it to the vets. But it looked really good, and I thought, well, what's the vet? You know, he's not limping, he's not licking it, it's not bothering him. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to have another. Well, Kira's going to have the gorgeous Kira's going to have another look tonight, and if it is, she was working away today, so she'll take him to the vets tomorrow if it's not improved. But I think it'll probably be alright. He is insured now, after he had his jaw realigned, and we've got him insured now, so I don't know what the excess is. I don't know, we'll probably just sort him out if he needs anything, but I think he'll probably get away with it. But he is a liability. Last night I woke up last night, I could hear like I don't know whether I was dreaming or whether it was what it was, but I heard it like a crash. I woke up and I thought, what the hell was that? It's about 4 o'clock this morning. And then I heard It was almost like, you know those plastic shopping bags you get? It was almost like one of the cats had run full pelt into one of those. So I don't know what that noise was, and I thought, do you know what? I'm just led here, but I can hear running water. How come there's running water? We got, don't tell me we got a burst pipe or something, or, you know, something. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to get up and have a look. So I go into the bathroom, upstairs bathroom. I go, and the bloody tap's on. How did the tap come on? Cold water tap's on. Only a trickle, but it's on. It's like, how did that happen? No idea. So I go downstairs, and there's nothing untoward downstairs. And what I thought was one of the cats had brought a mouse in, or a rat, or fucking something horrendous, and was chasing it around. But there was nothing, and I thought the banging I heard sounded like the cat's dishes. They got two little like aluminium metal ones, and I thought it was those getting clanked about. No. There was a bag down there, but that wasn't, you know, it wasn't touched, it wasn't dented, it was just a bag. So I've got no idea what the noises were, but I can't understand, I can't explain why the bloody tap was on. So that was weird. What else has happened over the weekend? I treated the gorgeous Kira to a nice piece of jewellery. So that was, she's very happy. So I'm in her good books for a little while longer now. Happened. I think that's about it really. I think we're all up to date. Mother's Day. I have a little bit of an issue. I don't get on with my mother. I wish I did, but I don't. So yeah, shame. But that's the way it is, isn't it? You know. So we saw gorgeous Kira's mum. She's as mad as a hatter, but her heart's in the right place. So we saw her. Kira got some presents off the kids, so that was good. And that was about it really. We got back about lunchtime on Sunday, just after lunch, and we had a curry. We ordered a curry in, but neither of us could be asked to cook. And Isaac, bless him, goat boy, didn't heed my suggestion to cook a roast for us on our return. That obviously went in one ear and out the other. So, no food for us. And then, we got up and gone to work. Here we are. Still going at 25 to 6 at night. But I didn't start, see the trouble is I didn't start until 8 o'clock this morning. So, you know, I can't pull over at half 5, can I? I've got to keep going. But the trouble is, I've got nowhere to park. Alright, there's no parking, is there? You know, I'm going to look in Fleet. Because if I get down to Fleet and I can get a spot, I'll stop there the night, because that'll save me. Well, it'll probably save. Well, it's 24 miles difference, so it'll save me about half hour. So it's not. I don't know. I might just go on straight on down to the yard, do a 9. But if I stop at Fleet, you see, I can go to Fleet, keep going, and then pick up the A34, sorry, the A303. Pick up the A303 straight away. Whereas, if I keep right. If I go on down, then I miss that. I miss the 303, and then I do what I did the other day, which was the Dorchester Bridport Road again. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know. We're going to fly into Fleet and see what the score is. And if I can get in a spot that I can get in and out of easily first thing in the morning, because I'll be leaving early. I would just be taking the night off and cracking on. And so I've got an empty 20-footer on. We're going down to get a bit more clay. And then bundling all the way back to London Gateway again. Tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See how it pans out. So I don't know if I'm going to be staying, like I say, in Fleet. But I've got a number of choices. I could go carry on down to 303 and stay in a lay-by tonight, but I just don't. It's the diesel ferries, isn't it? You know. Price of fuel at the moment. There's that risk. And if I can. You got to weigh out the pros and cons. Do I use more time and more diesel but be safe, or do I go, ah, fuck it, it's not my diesel, I don't care? But you know, we're not supposed to stay in laybys, so it could go against me. And you know, if you are done, they say, well, why did you? Well, I was trying to save a bit of time and a bit of money by doing it. Yeah, well, you know. So you can't win, can you? So I've either got to drive for longer and further and spend more and use more diesel up, or run the risk of losing the tank. I've got just over half a tank of diesel, just over 200 litres of diesel. Well, I will have by the time I'm down there. You know, so I don't really want to lose 200 litres of diesel if the ferries do strike. Plus it's downtime as well, because then you've got to repair the tank. And it might even be a new tank, depending on how much damage they bloody do. So, yeah, the chances of having your tank done in services is, well, I wouldn't say remote. I believe it was happening at I know it's happened at Lim recently, and I believe it's happened at Chilwell Valley, but I can't confirm either, but I'm pretty certain it's definitely happened in Lim. I've heard that. And so it does happen, you know. Oh, I don't know. You pay enough for these services and they don't make it secure. They should have security guards wandering around all night. So just about to come off. Well, we're not. It's a weird one here, because it's the M25, but it goes on to the M25. That makes no sense whatsoever. But that's sort of, you know, if you stay on it. Carry on up on the A21, look.
Take the exit 5, then take the middle.
There we go. So if this was a river, it would be a cup. Had an itch, and the only way I could itch. Yeah, these things got to be done when you have an itch.
Follow M25 towards Wales.
like ragged. It's nice and quiet. I'm 200 miles away from my destination. It's handy, isn't it? If I'd carried on going, I'd get there at 20 to 10 tonight. I'd be out of time, but I'd get there. But I won't be, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So I'm going to have to do a lot more editing now, because I'm going to have to pull over and turn the camera off and then get going again. So it is a palaver. It is a palaver. Yeah, it is a palaver. But I'm hoping the quality's good, and I'm hoping that you can hear me really well. I'd had a little review of the video that I shot earlier, and it looked okay. So we'll see what happens. Really, we'll just see what happens. Banging around. Right, speak to you all later. Now I'm gonna cut it now. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it now.